Did you know that sunsets on Mars are unforgettable? The beauty of Martian sunsets is something truly special, thanks to the thin atmosphere made up mainly of carbon dioxide. As the sun sets on our neighboring planet, it doesn't just dip below the horizon like it does here on Earth. Instead, it appears to turn a stunning blue, creating a striking contrast against the reddish landscape. This color change happens because the dust in the Martian atmosphere scatters sunlight differently than on Earth, allowing shorter blue wavelengths to dominate. So as the day fades away, the skies transform into a breathtaking display of colors, from pinks and reds to the deep blues and purples. Astronauts and rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance have both captured this mesmerizing event, reminding us that even far from home, nature has a way of showcasing its beauty in unique styles. How fascinating is it to think we could watch sunsets like these one day? Here's a wild fact about spiciness that surprises most people. The sensation of spiciness isn't actually a taste like sweet or sour. Instead, it's a unique sensation that your brain interprets as pain. When you bite into a spicy pepper, your taste buds don't detect the heat. Rather, they send signals to your brain via a chemical called capsaicin. This chemical tricks your body into thinking it's experiencing pain, which explains that intense burning feeling in your mouth. Interestingly, the same receptors that react to heat, called TRPV1, are activated by capsaicin. That's why many people find spicy food thrilling. It's almost like a fun roller coaster for your taste buds. Our brains release endorphins in response to this pain, giving us a sense of pleasure once the initial sting subsides. So the next time you enjoy a hot chili, remember you're not just tasting flavor. You're also experiencing a fascinating interplay between pain and pleasure. Isn't it wild how our bodies perceive sensations? Why is Step into the Void so amazing? This extraordinary glass observation deck in the French Alps, perched at a breathtaking 12,605 feet, gives daring visitors a thrill like no other. Designed by the talented architect Pierre-Yves Chaise, this transparent cube creates the exhilarating impression of floating above a vast abyss. Imagine standing on a glass floor, looking straight down into the rocky depths below, while being surrounded by majestic snow-capped mountains. The deck is strategically placed to offer stunning panoramic views that can leave anyone in awe of nature's beauty. Adding to the experience, visitors often describe an adrenaline rush that comes with a sensation of being suspended in midair, making it a must-see for adventure enthusiasts and those with a love for breathtaking scenery. Whether you're an outdoor lover or simply looking for a unique experience, Step into the Void delivers an unforgettable encounter with the powerful beauty of the Alps. Are you ready to step into the sky? Believe it or not, a horse was worth $70 million. Fusaichi Pegasus holds a special place in horse racing history as one of the most expensive horses ever sold. After an impressive victory in the 2000 Kentucky Derby, this thoroughbred captured the hearts of many, attracting attention not just for his talent, but also for a jaw-dropping auction price. At $70 million, Fusaichi Pegasus became a symbol of the immense value placed on elite racehorses and the glamour of thoroughbred racing. His successful racing career included multiple wins and accolades, paving the way for a lucrative future in breeding. Fusaichi Pegasus sadly passed away in 2023 at the age of 26, leaving behind a legacy that resonates throughout the equine world. His story highlights not only the excitement of horse racing, but also the passion that fans and owners have for these magnificent animals. So what drives such astounding sums in the horse racing industry? Is it merely talent, or is there something deeper at play? Believe it or not, hyenas are more like cats. While they might look similar to dogs, these fascinating creatures belong to a unique family called Hyenidae. Surprisingly, hyenas are classified within the cat-like suborder Feliformia, distinguishing them from their dog-like cousins in Caniformia. This means that despite their dog-like features and social behaviors, their closest relatives are actually lions, tigers, and domestic cats. Hyenas are known for their remarkable intelligence and complex social structures, often living in groups called clans. They are skillful hunters and scavengers, known for their iconic laughing cries that echo through the savanna. These sounds are not just for show, they provide communication among clan members. So the next time you see a hyena, remember they're more than just scavengers. They're fascinating beasts with a surprising ancestry. Let's uncover the truth about vibrant cacti. Did you know that some cacti showcase beautiful, bright flowers while also playing key roles in our lives? These amazing plants are not only eye-catching, but also versatile. Different cactus species, like the prickly pear, produce flowers that can be used in culinary dishes, adding unique flavors and colors. The pads and fruits of the prickly pear are delicious and nutritious, often used in salads, jellies, and drinks. Beyond the kitchen, certain cacti have a long history of medicinal uses, offering benefits like pain relief and anti-inflammatory properties. Moreover, their natural extracts can be found in cosmetics, providing hydration and nourishment to our skin. Whether admired for their beauty or valued for their practical applications, these resilient plants remind us of nature's creativity and resourcefulness. How many uses can you think of for these incredible cacti? You won't believe this about your finger movements. It might surprise you to learn that your fingers don't actually have muscles of their own. Instead, the real magic happens in the forearm and palm, where powerful muscles pull on tendons that connect to the bones in your fingers. This clever system provides you with incredible dexterity while keeping your fingers light and agile. When you want to wave hello or type a text, your brain sends signals to these forearm muscles, which then tug on the tendons to make your fingers move. This design helps you perform tasks like playing the piano or gripping a pencil with precision. Plus, because the muscles are tucked safely in your forearm, your fingers remain nimble for delicate movements. So next time you type or play, remember the muscular teamwork happening just above your wrist. Isn't that fascinating? Believe it or not, snapping fingers can replace clapping. In various cultures around the globe, snapping fingers serves as a unique way to show appreciation instead of the traditional clapping. Imagine attending a concert or a sports event where everyone in the stadium snaps their fingers in unison. The sound would be quite different, creating a rhythmic, almost mesmerizing noise that might echo like an overwhelming swarm. This fresh way of expressing excitement could be a lively alternative, particularly in places where clapping is less common or considered too loud. Think about the vibe it would create. Rather than the booming sound of applause, you'd hear a symphony of snaps, adding an entirely new atmosphere to events. Not only could this practice foster a sense of community among fans, but it could also promote focus and rhythm. So, what if stadiums around the world embrace this snapping tradition? Would it bring about a new sound of appreciation that we didn't know we needed? Did you know Martin Cooper revolutionized communication? In the early 1970s, Martin Cooper, an engineer at Motorola, made history by making the first ever cell phone call. This groundbreaking moment marked a huge leap in communication technology, allowing people to talk wirelessly for the first time. Picture this. Cooper stepped out onto the streets of New York City, holding a device that weighed around 2.5 pounds and was nearly a foot long. He called his rival at Bell Labs, announcing that he was speaking through a mobile phone. This daring move not only showcased the potential of portable communication, but also sparked an entire industry that has dramatically reshaped how we connect today. Fast forward to now, and we can't imagine life without our sleek smartphones, which hold more computing power than the technology that sent astronauts to the moon. Thanks to pioneers like Cooper, staying in touch is as easy as pushing a button. Isn't it fascinating how one call can change the course of history? Is it really true that Indonesia has the most volcanoes? Absolutely. With over 130 active volcanoes, Indonesia holds the title for the most active volcanoes in the world, making it a hotspot for geological activity. This incredible figure is due to its location along the Pacific Ring of Fire, a path in the Pacific Ocean where many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur. Each volcano has its own unique characteristics, from towering mountains to mesmerizing lava flows, contributing to the breathtaking landscapes of the Indonesian archipelago. The active volcanoes also play a crucial role in shaping the surrounding environment, enriching the soil, and supporting diverse ecosystems. However, this geological dynamism comes with risks, as eruptions can pose dangers to nearby communities. Scientists closely monitor these volcanoes, studying their behaviors to better predict eruptions and ensure the safety of the people living in their shadows. Isn't it fascinating how nature constantly shapes our world? What if I told you about pteronophobia? Pteronophobia is a unique condition characterized by an irrational fear of feathers, causing significant distress for those affected. While most people admire feathers for their delicate beauty or comfort, individuals with this phobia experience extreme anxiety at the mere sight or thought of feathers. Imagine a cozy down blanket suddenly transforming into a source of dread. This overwhelming fear can lead to avoidance behaviors, steering clear of feathered items like pillows, boas, or even places where birds might be present. The reaction can vary widely, from mild unease to severe panic attacks that disrupt daily activities. Understanding pteronophobia sheds light on the complexities of human emotions and how our brains can transform harmless objects into sources of terror. It serves as a reminder that what seems innocent to one person can evoke intense fears in another. For those living with pteronophobia, coping strategies or therapeutic interventions may be necessary to help manage their overwhelming reactions. So the next time you encounter feathers floating through the air, remember, they could carry a weight of emotion that differs drastically for someone else. Why exactly does serendipity create great discoveries? In 1928, something incredible happened in a messy lab. Alexander Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist, returned from a 2-week vacation to find a remarkable accident had unfolded. Several petri dishes containing Staphylococcus bacteria had been contaminated by mold, and around the mold the bacteria had vanished. This unexpected observation intrigued Fleming, prompting him to investigate further. He discovered that the mold was releasing a powerful substance that effectively killed the bacteria, which he later named penicillin. This groundbreaking find transformed the medical landscape, leading to the development of the first true antibiotic. Before penicillin, bacterial infections often proved fatal, claiming countless lives and posing a significant threat to public health. With penicillin at their disposal, doctors could treat infections that were once deadly, profoundly changing medical practices. This incredible story highlights how a simple mistake in a laboratory can lead to monumental breakthroughs in healthcare, demonstrating the remarkable ways chance and curiosity can reshape our understanding of the world. Did you know Colorado protects rats under the law? This surprising fact reveals the state's strong commitment to animal welfare. In Colorado, mistreating rats is illegal, which reflects a broader movement towards ensuring humane treatment for all animals, not just the popular ones like dogs and cats. This law might have originated from concerns about lab animals or a desire to discourage cruelty across the board. By protecting rats, Colorado ensures that even creatures often overlooked receive legal protection. It's essential to remember that rats are incredibly intelligent and social animals. On top of that, they can experience pain and suffering, just like any other pet. Recognizing their rights is part of fostering compassion in our communities. So the next time you think about animal welfare, remember that every creature, even a rat, deserves compassion and protection from harm. Did you know Washington never heard of dinosaurs? George Washington, the very first president of the United States, passed away in 1799 without ever knowing about these fascinating creatures. Dinosaurs, as we understand them today, weren't recognized by science until 1842 when British paleontologist Richard Owen coined the term dinosauria. Before that, fossils had been uncovered, but they were often mistaken for the remains of giants or mythical beasts. Imagine the surprise of scientists and the public alike when they finally realized these bones belonged to a completely different group of animals that roamed the earth millions of years ago. The study of dinosaurs transformed our understanding of history and evolution. Washington lived in a world where legends and myths explained the mysterious past, not the amazing science we have today. What might he have thought if he had known about the incredible story of dinosaurs? You won't believe Circuit City's crazy DVD idea. In 1998, Circuit City launched a disposable DVD known as DiVX, aiming to change how we experience movies at home. This unusual DVD could only be watched for 48 hours after you first pressed play. After that, if viewers wanted to watch it again, they had to pay an extra fee. Imagine renting a film and having a timer ticking down on your chance to enjoy it. Unfortunately, the concept didn't catch on, and DVX flopped within just a year. Many experts believe that this failed product added to the challenges facing Circuit City, which ultimately led to the company's bankruptcy in 2009. With its hopeful innovation, Circuit City aimed to corner the movie rental market but misjudged what customers really wanted. Who would pay for a movie and then have to hurry to watch it before time runs out? Did you know that gargling in public is illegal? In Louisiana, a rather quirky law makes it against the rules to gargle audibly in public spaces. This curious regulation hints at an interesting perspective on personal conduct. It suggests that some activities like gargling are best kept private. While this law isn't commonly enforced, it reflects a unique blend of Southern charm and a desire for public decorum. Imagine walking down the street and being cited for something as harmless as clearing your throat. Laws like these often start with good intentions, aimed at maintaining a level of civility in shared spaces. Louisiana's law might sound amusing, but it highlights how cultural norms can shape legal systems. So next time you feel the urge to gargle outside, you might want to think twice. Who knew one small act could land you in hot water? You'll be amazed at Julia Roberts' favorite band. Julia Roberts, a beloved actress known for her roles in iconic films, has a surprising passion for the music of the rock band, Dave Matthews Band. This love for their sound is not just casual, it actually led her to make a special cameo appearance in the music video for their hit song, Dream Girl. Imagine the excitement for fans to see Julia, fresh from welcoming her twins, returning to the screen in a fun way. The music video captures a lighthearted vibe, showcasing her charm and infectious energy as she interacts with the band. It's a fantastic blend of two worlds, the glamorous life of Hollywood and the vibrant spirit of rock music. This collaboration highlights the beautiful way art intertwines, showing that stars often share common passions. Julia's involvement in the video demonstrates that even high-profile personalities cherish their favorite bands and enjoy celebrating their music. Do you have a favorite musician who inspires you? What if I told you about the Mandela effect? This fascinating psychological phenomenon occurs when large groups of people share false memories, believing events happened differently than they really did. A classic example involves the beloved children's book series, which many incorrectly remember as the Berenstain Bears, instead of the correct title, the Berenstain Bears. This widespread confusion can stem from similar sounds or images that trick our brains into recalling the wrong details. The Mandela effect gets its name from the late Nelson Mandela. Some people mistakenly thought he died in prison in the 1980s, even though he was released and went on to become South Africa's president. Our memories are more malleable than we think, shaped by cultural influences and collective thought. So the next time you feel nostalgic about how things used to be, consider whether it's the real deal or a case of the Mandela effect. Is it really true that Dublin birthed great writers? Dublin, the vibrant capital of Ireland, has a rich literary heritage, serving as the birthplace for many renowned writers like James Joyce, Oscar Wilde, and Samuel Beckett. The city's unique atmosphere, with its historic streets and lively pubs, inspired these literary giants to craft works that have touched audiences worldwide. James Joyce, known for his groundbreaking novel Ulysses, took his readers on a journey through Dublin's streets, capturing its essence with intricate detail. Oscar Wilde dazzled with his wit and charm, while Samuel Beckett introduced the world to absurdist literature with his play Waiting for Godot. The influence of these writers continues to resonate, making Dublin an essential destination for literature lovers. Visitors can explore places like the Dublin Writers' Museum and the famous literary pub crawl, both of which honor the city's incredible contributions to literature. So next time you think about great writers, remember Dublin's unique role in shaping their inspirations. Explore Virginia's stunning Appalachian Trail adventure. Virginia boasts a remarkable 544 miles of the Appalachian Trail, making it the longest stretch of this iconic hiking path in any state. Imagine strolling through lush forests, experiencing the thrill of rolling hills, and soaking in breathtaking mountain views. This diverse landscape isn't just visually stunning, it also nurtures a variety of ecosystems, from vibrant wildflower meadows to serene streams. Because of its natural beauty and adventure opportunities, the Appalachian Trail draws thousands of hikers each year, eager to experience the history and challenge the trail offers. Many who trek through Virginia leave with unforgettable memories and renewed friendships. Whether you're a seasoned backpacker or a curious beginner, the trail invites all to discover the unique wonders of Virginia's outdoors. Have you thought about taking on this incredible adventure? Ever thought about why psychology matters so much? The term psychology comes from the Greek word psyche, which means spirit or soul, and logia, which translates to study or research. This fascinating combination points to the heart of what psychology seeks to understand: the intricacies of the human mind and behavior. By delving into our thoughts, emotions, and actions, psychology helps us make sense of why we act the way we do. It explores areas like mental health, interpersonal relationships, and cognitive processes, offering insights that can improve our lives. Psychologists use various methods, from experiments to surveys, to gather data and draw conclusions. Understanding psychology not only benefits individuals seeking personal growth or therapy, but also enhances society by addressing issues like bullying, stress, and mental illnesses. So, the next time you ponder your emotions or behaviors, remember psychology's roots and its powerful impact on our everyday lives. Did you know stars have ages just like us? Astronomers use fascinating techniques to determine how old stars are by examining their chemical makeup, brightness, and position on a special chart called the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram. This diagram is like a star's resume, showcasing its temperature and luminosity. By pinpointing where a star sits on this chart, scientists can estimate its evolutionary stage and, ultimately, its age. For instance, hotter, brighter stars often burn out quickly, while cooler, dimmer stars can last billions of years. This process not only helps us understand the life cycle of stars, but also reveals insights about our galaxy's history. From newborn stars within nebulas to ancient giants on their last legs, each star tells a unique story that adds to our cosmic narrative. So next time you gaze at the night sky, remember that those twinkling lights have been shining for unimaginable lengths of time. Have you ever cracked open a Christmas cracker? These fun holiday staples bring joy to British tables during the festive season. Christmas crackers were invented in 1847 by Tom Smith, a sweet maker from London. The clever concept behind these crackers is simple yet delightful. When two people pull on either end, they make a joyful popping sound that adds excitement to any celebration. Inside, you'll often find small toys, silly jokes, or colorful paper crowns that make for great conversation starters. Families and friends gather around to enjoy the surprises, often bursting into laughter while sharing jokes. While originally just a sweet treat, Smith's invention quickly evolved into this beloved holiday tradition. Every year, millions of crackers are pulled, contributing to the laughter and fun of Christmas dinners. So whether you're wearing the crown or giggling at the jokes, Christmas crackers spark joy and create lasting memories, making them a charming part of this festive time. Have you joined in this cheerful tradition yet? Hard to believe, but fiddler crabs are amazing creatures. These lively little crabs are easily recognized by their unique appearance, where one claw is dramatically larger than the other. This oversized claw resembles a violin, and it plays a pivotal role in their love life. During courtship, male fiddler crabs put on dazzling performances, waving and displaying their massive claw to catch the attention of potential mates. This eye-catching behavior is not just for show. It communicates strength and fitness, making the males more attractive to females. These charming crabs can be found scuttling along beaches and mudflats, where they dig burrows and thrive in coastal environments. Their antics, from rhythmic claw waving to territorial battles, highlight how nature combines beauty and survival strategies. So next time you're at the beach, keep an eye out for these lively performers and their fascinating courtship rituals. What if I told you about unique baby names? Some parents are getting creative with their children's names, choosing unconventional ones like ABCDE, pronounced abcd. This trend can lead to quite a few challenges for the child as they grow up. Imagine having to spell your name for people throughout your whole life. Teachers, friends, and even family members might stumble over unusual names during introductions. It's not just about spelling either. Pronunciation can cause confusion too. In a world where names can hold significant meaning or cultural references, some parents seek to stand out or convey individuality through these bold choices. However, these unique names can sometimes lead to teasing or misunderstandings. As society continues to evolve, how do you feel about these one-of-a-kind names? Do they express creativity, or are they just too out there? Did you know vampire bats share blood with friends? This fascinating behavior showcases their remarkable social structure. When one bat from a colony has a successful meal and becomes full, it might later find a friend that hasn't eaten. In an act of friendship and survival, the bat will regurgitate some of its blood to help its hungry companion. This behavior isn't just altruistic. It ensures that all members of the colony can survive, especially during tough times. Blood sharing reinforces bonds among the bats, and since their survival depends on the group's cohesion, this mutual aid is crucial. Researchers have observed that these bats can recognize each other and remember previous interactions. So if a bat shares blood, it may expect the favor to be returned later. This reciprocal behavior emphasizes the importance of cooperation in nature. Even among creatures often seen as fierce predators, their fascinating social interactions remind us that kindness can be found in the most unexpected places. Hard to believe, but stars could threaten life on Earth. Gamma-ray bursts, which are incredibly powerful explosions from dying stars, have the potential to cause mass extinction events on planets like ours. When a massive star reaches the end of its life, it can explode in a supernova, unleashing intense gamma radiation in a brief moment. If such a burst were to happen close enough to Earth, it could strip away our atmosphere and disrupt the delicate balance needed for life to thrive. The danger is that scientists currently have no reliable method to predict when or where a gamma-ray burst might occur. While the chances of a nearby explosion are extremely low, and the universe is vast, the mere possibility adds a layer of suspense to our understanding of astrophysics and life here on Earth. Isn't it fascinating to think about how the cosmos can impact our planet in such dramatic ways? Let's uncover the truth about climate change. The current pace of climate change threatens humanity in ways we may not fully grasp. Unlike historical climate shifts, which unfolded over thousands of years, our current environmental upheaval is happening at lightning speed, primarily due to human activities like burning fossil fuels and deforestation. This rapid change means that ecosystems, which rely on stability to adapt and thrive, find themselves struggling to keep up. Many species face extinction as their habitats shift faster than they can migrate or evolve. Moreover, the impact on weather patterns leads to more extreme events like hurricanes and droughts, creating further challenges for both nature and human society. If we don't address this urgent issue, we risk not only our own future, but that of countless other species on our planet. How can we change our habits to slow the damage? What if I told you vaccines aren't linked to autism? This misconception began with a fraudulent study published in 1998 by Andrew Wakefield, a former doctor whose credentials were later discredited. The study falsely claimed a connection between the MMR vaccine and autism, sparking widespread fear among parents. Unfortunately, this misinformation spread like wildfire, causing many to hesitate or refuse vaccinations for their children. As a result, we have seen a rise in vaccine-preventable diseases, putting innocent children at risk. In fact, public health experts stress that vaccines are crucial in protecting not only individual children, but also the community by maintaining herd immunity. Numerous studies since then have confirmed that there is no causal link between vaccines and autism, but the shadow of that early claim still looms large. So it's essential to trust validated science and protect our children through vaccination. You won't believe this about Loch Ness. In 2009, scientists were on a thrilling quest to uncover the elusive Loch Ness monster. But what they found was a surprise, an astonishing 100,000 golf balls. Instead of catching a glimpse of the mythical creature, their exploration highlighted an unexpected consequence of human recreation. Golf balls were littering this legendary lake, likely discarded by frustrated golfers looking for a lost ball or just tossed in for fun. This discovery opens a window into how our activities impact nature, reminding us that even beautiful places like Loch Ness can suffer from disregard for the environment. While many dream of spotting Nessie, it's crucial we also maintain the integrity of her home. This finding raises questions about pollution in our waterways and what can be done to protect such iconic locations. So what can we do to keep Loch Ness clean for future generations? Is it really true Pepsi celebrated New Coke's flop? When Coca-Cola launched its New Coke formula in 1985, they hoped to win over fans with a sweeter taste. Instead, this move backfired spectacularly, leading to a public outcry and a massive backlash. Seizing the moment, Pepsi decided to capitalize on Coca-Cola's misstep. They gave their employees a day off, dubbing it a victory day, to enjoy and revel in the situation. But that wasn't all. Pepsi also took out full-page ads in major newspapers, triumphantly announcing their win in the ongoing Cola Wars. The ads featured slogans that taunted Coca-Cola while celebrating Pepsi's market dominance, which made Coke's miscalculations seem even more significant. This clever marketing strategy truly set the stage for an iconic rivalry, as consumers took sides and debated which cola was better. Who would have thought New Coke would spark such excitement in the soda battlefield? Did you know birth control pills change blinking rates? A study conducted in 1994 found that women on birth control pills blink 32% more than those who do not use them. This quirky discovery reveals how hormonal changes can influence even the most ordinary actions like blinking. When women take birth control, the hormones in the pills can affect their nervous system and muscles, causing them to blink more frequently. While it might seem odd at first, this finding illustrates the complex connection between medication and our everyday bodily functions. It suggests that our bodies respond to hormonal shifts in ways we don't always notice. So next time you or someone you know is on the pill, remember that it could have surprising effects beyond just contraception. What other unexpected ways might medicine influence our daily lives? Did you know India leads the world in film production? Every year, the Indian film industry, known for its colorful storytelling and vibrant music, churns out over 1,000 films. That's more than any other country in the world. This fascinating industry, often referred to as Bollywood, produces movies in various languages, with Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu being the most prominent. The excitement of Indian cinema isn't just about the sheer number of films, it's also about the unique culture and rich traditions that influence these stories. Many Indian films explore themes like love, family, and societal issues, while also entertaining with elaborate dance sequences and catchy songs. Cities like Mumbai serve as the heart of this bustling industry, where aspiring actors and filmmakers work tirelessly to make their dreams come true. With its massive audience both in India and globally, the Indian film industry continues to break records and push creative boundaries. Isn't it amazing how one country shapes the world of cinema so dramatically? Did you know Freddie Mercury designed Queen's famous logo? In 1973, just before Queen launched their first album, Mercury used his artistic talent to create a striking emblem for the band. This logo, featuring the zodiac signs of each band member, beautifully combines elements of the lion for Leo, the crab for Cancer, and the two fairies for Virgo, representing himself and guitarist Brian May. This isn't just a fun design, it showcases Mercury's exceptional aesthetic judgment and reflects the band's theatrical style. The logo has since become a symbol of rock music and Queen's larger-than-life persona. What's fascinating is that Mercury's vision helped define Queen's identity, influencing their album covers and performances. As they became legends, this logo solidified their place in music history, standing out as one of the most recognizable symbols in rock. Isn't it thrilling how a simple design can carry such rich meaning? Can trees really breathe in serene atmospheres? In the quietest corners of the world, such as tranquil forests or secluded parks, the atmosphere can feel incredibly still and peaceful. These serene environments allow not just humans, but also trees, to thrive in a calming space. When surrounded by calmness, trees seem to take deeper breaths, a process called photosynthesis, where they absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. This breathing can make them appear more vibrant and alive. The stillness encourages a slower pace of life, with gentle rustling of leaves or the soft chirping of birds harmonizing in the background. The extraordinary beauty and calm of these places remind us of the vital role nature plays in our well-being. So the next time you find yourself in a serene part of the world, take a moment to appreciate the trees. Are they really breathing alongside you? What if I told you McDonald's is closing more stores? In 2024, the fast food giant McDonald's made headlines by shutting down more locations in America than it opened, marking a historic shift for the brand. This change highlights a significant trend in consumer habits, as people are increasingly leaning towards healthier eating options and local eateries. The pandemic has also reshaped how we dine, with many opting for delivery and takeout as their preferred choices. As the fast food industry evolves, McDonald's is adapting by reconsidering its strategy in a competitive market. Rather than just serving burgers and fries, they're exploring new menu items and more sustainable practices. This adjustment reflects not only the company's response to consumer preferences, but also a broader movement within the food industry towards healthier, more environmentally friendly options. What does this mean for the future of fast food? You won't believe this about Italian and French wine. Italy and France together account for over 40% of the world's wine production, showcasing a rich history that dates back thousands of years. Each country is home to renowned vineyards producing some of the finest wines imaginable. France boasts legendary regions like Bordeaux, Burgundy, and Champagne, famous for their unique grape varieties and exceptional flavors. Meanwhile, Italy captivates wine lovers with iconic selections such as Chianti, Barolo, and Prosecco, each representing the diverse landscapes and climates of the Italian countryside. Not only do these nations produce millions of bottles annually, but they also export a significant amount, making a huge impact on their economies and global culture. This thriving winemaking tradition is woven into their heritage, influencing cuisine, celebrations, and social gatherings. So the next time you sip on a glass of wine, consider the centuries-old craft and passion behind each bottle from these two remarkable countries. Can you picture a world without nibbling? The term nibbling offers a fun and efficient way to refer to our precious nieces and nephews all at once. Instead of saying my nieces and nephews, you can simply call them your nibblings, making family conversations smoother and a bit more playful. This delightful word captures the essence of these young ones, who tend to nibble on our hearts with their laughter and antics. The origin of nibblings highlights how language evolves with our relationships, adding a touch of lightheartedness and creativity to our discussions about family. Using this charming term can also help create a sense of closeness, making it easy to share stories and experiences about these little ones. Imagine talking with friends or family, and instead of listing each child one by one, you can say, "I spent the weekend with my nibblings." It lightens the mood and simplifies things. So next time you're chatting about your favorite kiddos, why not embrace this delightful term? It's a lovely way to celebrate family while adding a dash of whimsy. Did you know about the giant beluga sturgeon? This incredible fish is not only the largest freshwater fish in the world, but also a fascinating marvel of nature. Weighing in at around 409 pounds and stretching nearly 8.75 yards, the beluga sturgeon can be as long as a small bus. These ancient fish have been swimming the waters of the Caspian and Black Seas for millions of years, making them a living link to our planet's past. With their elongated bodies and distinctively flat snouts, they stand out in any river. However, despite their impressive size, beluga sturgeons face serious threats, primarily due to overfishing and habitat loss. Once abundant, these majestic creatures are now considered endangered, prompting numerous conservation efforts to protect their habitat and ensure their survival. So the next time you think about fish, remember the beluga sturgeon and its fascinating story. Can you imagine seeing such a giant gliding gracefully through the water? Here's a wild fact about sheep's eyesight. Did you know that sheep have an incredible field of vision of around 300 degrees? This amazing trait comes from their unique eye placement on the sides of their heads. Unlike humans, who have their eyes positioned at the front, allowing for a narrower view, sheep can see almost all around them without needing to turn their heads much at all. This wide-angle sight is crucial for their survival in the wild, as it helps them spot predators from almost any direction. The only blind spot they have is directly behind them, but it's a small price to pay for such exceptional vision. So the next time you see a sheep grazing in a pasture, remember that they might be watching everything around them while appearing calm and relaxed. Unleash your potential with Oprah Winfrey Network. In 2011, Oprah Winfrey embarked on an exciting new chapter by launching the Oprah Winfrey Network, commonly known as OWN. This television channel was designed to reflect her passion for personal empowerment and self-improvement, offering a platform that inspires viewers to enhance their lives. With a rich lineup of shows, OWN features content that encourages self-reflection, growth, and positive change. From heartfelt documentaries and motivational series to engaging talk shows, the network crafts a space where audiences can find guidance and inspiration. Oprah's vision included not just entertainment, but also a mission to uplift people in their everyday lives. By sharing empowering stories and relatable experiences, OWN invites viewers to take charge of their own journeys. The channel has also adapted over the years, introducing fresh formats and innovative ideas, keeping it relevant for its audience. In a world often filled with negativity, OWN stands out as a beacon of hope and encouragement. Are you ready to be inspired? Is it really true that the moon affects our days? Over millions of years, the moon has been slowly drifting away from Earth, a process that has a fascinating impact on our planet. As the moon's gravitational pull weakens, it changes the tidal forces that influence our oceans. These tidal forces play a big role in how our days are measured. Right now, a day lasts 24 hours, but as the moon continues to move further away, experts predict that one day could stretch to about 25 hours in the distant future. This means that our daily rhythm would fundamentally shift, affecting everything from our sleep cycles to how we measure time. Imagine a world where a day is longer, altering not just our routines, but also the dynamics between Earth and its closest celestial companion. Isn't it incredible to think about how something that seems so far away can influence our everyday lives? Have you ever wondered why pigeons are so special? Common pigeons, often overlooked in our busy lives, boast incredible abilities that set them apart. One surprising skill is their ability to see ultraviolet light, which means they can pick up on colors we can't even imagine. But that's just the beginning. Pigeons can also differentiate between various artistic styles and musical genres, showing a sophisticated taste that rivals some humans. Even more astonishing, researchers have trained them to identify signs of cancer in medical scans. In some cases, these feathered friends have proven to be more accurate than trained human experts. This remarkable skill showcases their acute visual perception and intelligence. As we learn more about these birds, we realize that their talents are not only fascinating, but they could also hold keys to improving human health and understanding art. Isn't it amazing how much we can discover about such common creatures? Guess what really drives a big family legacy? John Tyler, a former U.S. president, is known for many things, but one of the most surprising aspects of his life is his remarkable family. Tyler had a staggering 15 children. His youngest child was born when he was already 70 years old, making him one of the oldest presidents to father a child. This large family is a testament to his personal life, showcasing not just his political career, but also his love for fatherhood. Imagine that many siblings growing up together. Each of Tyler's children had the chance to witness the complexities of their father's life as a leader during the 19th century, especially with the backdrop of the Civil War. His family life offers a window into the personal side of history, revealing how the lives of public figures intertwine with the intimate moments of raising children. Isn't it fascinating to think about how many generations were impacted by his life? Did you know sparkling water was once seen as medicine? In the 18th century, people had a fascinating belief that sparkling water held incredible healing powers. They thought it could cure everything from scurvy, a condition caused by a deficiency of vitamin C, to depression. People would flock to natural springs where the carbonated water bubbled up, hoping to boost their health with these fizzy drinks. These refreshing waters, with their delightful bubbles, created excitement and intrigue, making them a fashionable choice among those hoping to treat various ailments. Fast forward to today, and our understanding of sparkling water has changed quite a bit. While we now largely see it as a tasty alternative to still water that helps quench our thirst, the echoes of its medicinal legacy linger on. Imagine sipping something that once was thought to be a cure-all. Isn't it interesting how our views on simple pleasures like a bubbly drink can evolve over the centuries? Let's uncover the truth about haunted dolls. You might have heard spooky stories about dolls that move on their own, but the reality is often less thrilling. In numerous instances of alleged haunted dolls, the supposed movement can actually be traced back to simple causes like vibrations from nearby traffic or uneven surfaces. For example, a viral video showed a doll appearing to slide across a shelf, but upon investigation, it turned out that the shelf was unstable and located near a busy subway line. The vibrations from passing trains were responsible for the eerie motion. It's fascinating how easily our imaginations can run wild with these tales, often overlooking the ordinary explanations. So next time you watch a spooky doll video, remember there might be a perfectly logical reason behind the movement. Isn't it interesting how many mysteries are solved by science? What if I told you age differences can spark controversy? The relationship between Melania Trump and Donald Trump has been under the microscope, partly because of their significant 24-year age gap. Critics often debate how such a difference impacts their partnership and public perception. Melania, born in Slovenia, met Donald Trump at a fashion event in New York City in 1998, and their whirlwind romance led to marriage in 2005. While some people view their age difference as a barrier, others argue it's just a number and focus on their shared interests and mutual support. For instance, Melania often stands by Donald during his political campaigns, showcasing a united front that raises questions about how personal dynamics play out in the public eye. This relationship highlights how society views age gaps, sparking discussions about love, compatibility, and what truly keeps a couple together against the odds. Does the age gap matter, or is the bond between them what truly counts? Can you imagine that drinking alcohol doesn't kill brain cells? It's a common myth that has scared many of us. While excessive and chronic drinking can indeed harm your brain and impair your thinking abilities, moderate alcohol consumption isn't as destructive as you might think. In reality, alcohol primarily messes with neurotransmitters, which are the chemical messengers in your brain. This disruption can lead to temporary issues with memory and focus, but it doesn't lead to permanent brain cell death. Our brain cells are surprisingly resilient. Research shows that when people enjoy a drink in moderation, their brains continue to function well without suffering the severe damage that heavy drinkers face. So the next time you hear someone claim that a glass of wine is killing brain cells, remember that moderate drinking doesn't carry the same risk as heavy drinking. Isn't it fascinating how our brains work? You won't believe this about Utrecht's bike paradise. Utrecht Central Station in the Netherlands is home to the world's largest bicycle parking lot, designed to hold an astonishing 12,500 bikes across 3 spacious floors. Imagine a sea of bicycles, easily spotted and accessed not just by locals, but by tourists exploring the city. This impressive facility isn't just about parking. It promotes eco-friendly transportation methods, encouraging people to leave their cars at home and opt for bicycles instead. To make cycling even more convenient, the parking lot includes bicycle rental services, allowing visitors to hop on a bike for quick journeys around the beautiful city. Plus, it offers maintenance services, ensuring that your ride stays in top shape. So the next time you think about how to navigate a city, consider Utrecht's clever approach to biking. It's a model for others to follow. How cool is that? Why exactly does Iceland have no standing army? This fascinating fact is rooted in the country's unique culture and history. Iceland, known for its stunning landscapes and vibrant community, has opted for a path of peace since it gained independence in 1944. Instead of a military force, Iceland relies on a strong belief in diplomacy and cooperation with other nations. Its police officers often patrol unarmed during the day, reflecting the society's high level of trust in each other. With a focus on community and conflict resolution, Iceland boasts one of the lowest crime rates in the world. This approach emphasizes safety and well-being, allowing the country to allocate more resources to education and public welfare instead of military spending. As a result, many Icelanders feel secure in their daily lives, which raises the question, could this model inspire other nations to rethink their security strategies? Here's something incredible about tiny meteorites. Every year, an astonishing 100 billion microscopic meteorites, each measuring around 0.4 millimeters, fall to Earth without us even noticing. These tiny space rocks originate from asteroids and comets drifting in our solar system. As they travel through space and enter Earth's atmosphere, they often burn up due to the intense heat and friction. However, some of these small celestial fragments survive their fiery descent, landing on our planet's surface or even the ocean. Their minuscule size means they can go undetected, yet they remind us of the vastness of the universe and the continual connection we share with outer space. Scientists study these meteorites to better understand the history of our solar system, the formation of planets, and the materials that exist beyond Earth. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you might just be surrounded by a rain of tiny meteorites. Could mushrooms be the key to fighting cancer? Researchers are diving into the fascinating world of poisonous mushrooms, particularly those that contain potent toxins like amatoxin. These compounds, normally feared for their dangerous effects, have caught the attention of scientists who believe they might help in the battle against cancer. The idea is to harness these toxins in targeted therapies that destroy cancer cells without harming the surrounding healthy tissue. Imagine a treatment that zeroes in on tumors while leaving the rest of your body intact. This innovative approach could revolutionize cancer care, providing a powerful alternative to traditional treatments like chemotherapy, which often come with a laundry list of side effects. By pinpointing how these toxins operate at a cellular level, researchers hope to develop therapies that not only improve outcomes, but also enhance the quality of life for patients. As studies progress, the potential of these mushroom toxins may pave the way for therapies that fight back against one of humanity's most challenging health issues. What do you think about this unexpected connection? Did you know that bird's nest soup is a delicacy? This unique dish, popular in China and Southeast Asia, dazzles diners with its strange yet fascinating ingredient, the nests of cave-dwelling birds, mainly swiftlets. These nests, made from the bird's saliva, are highly sought after for their gelatinous texture and subtle flavor. Cooking the nest transforms them into a translucent soup that many believe has health benefits, including boosting the immune system and improving skin complexion. Harvesting these nests is a remarkable process, often done in treacherous cave environments, as collectors must be skilled climbers. The nests are then cleaned and prepared, sometimes served in broth or sweetened with sugar, though it can be quite expensive. With a kilogram costing thousands of dollars, many enjoy bird's nest soup as a luxurious treat during special occasions. So, would you take a sip of this unique soup? Did you know only 3 people reach the ocean's deepest point? The Mariana Trench, located in the western Pacific Ocean, is the deepest part of our planet, plunging about 36,000 feet below the surface. While 12 astronauts have famously traveled to the moon, only 3 brave explorers have journeyed to the trench's crushing depths. In 1960, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh made history in the submersible Trieste, reaching the ocean floor and revealing a world few had ever imagined. Decades later, in 2012, filmmaker James Cameron achieved the same feat in his custom submersible Deep Sea Challenger. Unlike the moon, which is accessible through space missions, the trench remains a harsh and mysterious environment, characterized by immense pressure and total darkness. So why have so few ventured here? The challenges of deep-sea exploration include advanced technology, significant costs, and the need for specialized training. As interest in ocean conservation grows, scientists are pushing for more discoveries in our ocean depths. What wonders might lie at the bottom yet to be found? Here's a wild fact about a father's love. In a touching story from American history, William Banning, a grieving father who lost his son in the Korean War, took the profound step of sending his son's Purple Heart Medal and a heartfelt letter to President Harry Truman. This act was a poignant way for Banning to honor his son's sacrifice while seeking comfort in sharing his pain with the nation. Remarkably, decades later, after Truman's death, these artifacts were discovered in Truman's old office, stirring emotions and memories of bravery and loss. The Purple Heart, a distinguished military honor awarded to those wounded or killed in service, symbolizes the ultimate sacrifice made by countless families. This story not only highlights the deep bond between a father and son, but also reflects the enduring impact of war on families even long after the battles have ended. How many more stories like this remain hidden in our history? Did you know Zambia's Olympic journey was historic? In 1964, during the Tokyo Olympics, the world witnessed a remarkable transformation for what was then known as Northern Rhodesia. As the athletes competed, the nation was on the brink of a significant change. On the final day of the Games, Zambia proudly declared its independence from British colonial rule. This pivotal moment marked not just a shift in the country's name, but also a newfound identity and promise for its people. Athletes from Northern Rhodesia had the unique experience of representing a country that was transitioning into a free nation right when they were on the global stage. The declaration was not just a political milestone, it symbolized hope, unity, and the spirit of resilience among Zambians. Those Olympics became memories woven into the very fabric of Zambian history as both the athletes and the nation celebrated a leap into self-determination. What a powerful reminder of how sports can reflect larger social changes. Most people don't know this, but Tana staged a wedding. In a shocking twist that caught everyone off guard, Tana Mungjo created a buzz in the media with a wedding event held in Las Vegas. This spectacle wasn't just any ordinary wedding. It featured her and Jake Paul dressed to impress, seemingly tying the knot in front of a crowd. However, the plot thickened when Tana revealed that the whole event was crafted as a publicity stunt. Many fans were both entertained and confused, debating whether this kind of promotional tactic crossed ethical lines. Tana, a well-known social media influencer, and Jake, a popular YouTuber, used this attention-grabbing event to promote their brands and gain followers. This incident raises questions about the nature of fame in the digital age. How far would you go for a bit of publicity? Robots are revolutionizing refueling at Jinan gas stations. In the bustling city of Jinan, China, some gas stations are embracing cutting-edge technology by using automated robots to fill vehicle tanks. This innovation means that drivers no longer need to wait in line or interact with a human attendant. Instead, the refueling process begins when a driver simply sends a request through their mobile phone. Once the request is received, the robot springs into action, efficiently navigating to the vehicle and connecting the nozzle to the fuel tank. This fascinating system not only speeds up the refueling process, but also minimizes human error, making it safer and more convenient for everyone involved. Imagine driving into a gas station and letting a robot handle everything while you relax in your car. As technology advances, we may see more features like this in cities around the world, transforming how we think about routine tasks. Could this mean the future of gas stations will be entirely automated? Can a war really last just 37 minutes? It may sound unbelievable, but the shortest war in American history took place in 1898 and lasted only 37 minutes. This astonishing conflict occurred when a U.S. naval vessel arrived off the coast of Nicaragua to settle a territorial dispute. Instead of engaging in a lengthy battle, the opposing forces surrendered almost immediately, showcasing the power of intimidation in international relations. The show of military strength was enough to resolve the situation without bloodshed, prompting historians to analyze its implications. This brief encounter reminds us that not all conflicts need to escalate into prolonged battles. Sometimes a show of force is sufficient to bring about a peaceful resolution. Such moments in history highlight how diplomacy, backed by the prospect of military action, can lead to quick and effective outcomes. Could this change how we view conflicts today? You might be shocked to learn that dust is mostly skin cells. Every minute, humans shed an astonishing 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells, which adds up to nearly 9 pounds of skin in a year. This constant shedding contributes significantly to the dust we find in our homes. But there's more to it. Dust is a mix of these skin cells, alongside fibers from clothing, pet dander, and even pollen. It's no wonder that dust mites find our homes particularly inviting, as they thrive on the very skin cells that we unknowingly scatter around. You might not see them, but these tiny creatures can be found particularly in mattresses and carpets. While household dust is often viewed as an innocent part of life, it can trigger allergies or respiratory issues for some individuals. That's why regular cleaning practices, such as vacuuming and using air purifiers, are essential. Maintaining good home hygiene doesn't just keep our spaces clean, it also helps us breathe easier and live healthier. So how often do you clean your place? Most people don't know this, but kookaburras laugh. These fascinating birds native to Australia have a call that sounds remarkably like human laughter. Their distinctive laughter echoes through the trees, creating a joyful atmosphere in their habitats. Kookaburras use this unique sound not just for fun, it plays a crucial role in communication and territory establishment. Males in particular are known for their loud chuckles, which can be heard from quite a distance. By vocalizing this hearty laugh, they signal their presence to other birds and warn rivals to stay away. This call is a sign of the kookaburra's robust personality and social nature, making them a beloved symbol of the Australian bush. So the next time you hear that familiar laugh, remember it's more than just a quirky sound. It's an essential part of life for these remarkable birds. You won't believe this about Saved by the Bell. Most people think this phrase originates from the morbid idea of bells attached to coffins, signaling if someone was buried alive. However, its true roots lie in the boxing ring. In boxing, a fighter often has a few seconds of rest between rounds, thanks to a ringing bell. If a boxer is knocked down just before the round ends, the bell saves them from a potential loss, allowing them time to recover and continue fighting. This clever connection highlights a unique aspect of language evolution, showing how phrases can shift meanings over time. So next time you hear someone say, "Saved by the Bell," you can impress them with this surprising history. It's not about life and death, it's about strategy and timing in sports. How fascinating is it that a sport can give rise to such a commonly used expression? This might surprise you. Apple hit $1 trillion. In 2018, Apple achieved a remarkable milestone by becoming the first publicly traded company to reach a staggering market capitalization of $1 trillion. This achievement highlights just how much the company has grown and its immense influence in the technology sector. But what does a $1 trillion market cap even mean? Essentially, it reflects the total value of all of Apple's shares combined, showcasing confidence from investors in the company's future. So how did Apple get here? Well, it's all about innovation and popularity. The iPhone, iPad, and other devices not only changed the way we interact with technology, but also set the standard for the industry. The strong demand for their products, coupled with consistent revenue from services like Apple Music and the App Store, has allowed Apple to dominate the market. As more people embrace smartphones and digital services, Apple's value soared, leading them into uncharted financial territory. Can any other company reach such heights? Hard to believe, but mistakes can shape communities. In many places, people think that errors are connected to an anonymous citizen, revealing their views on accountability and responsibility. This belief shows how communities value collective actions and the impact of individual behavior. When someone makes a mistake, the community often looks for a scapegoat, highlighting their desire to find a clear source of responsibility. This can create a unique dynamic where everyone feels interconnected, as mistakes aren't just personal failures. They're part of a larger social fabric. Such perceptions can encourage people to act more carefully, knowing their choices affect others. However, this mindset can also lead to unfair blame and stress for individuals, creating a challenging balance between community support and personal accountability. How can communities foster a culture that learns from mistakes instead of hiding from them? Prepare to be amazed by flying cars. In recent years, advancements in technology have brought us closer than ever to making the concept of flying cars a reality. Companies around the world are developing vertical takeoff and landing, VTOL vehicles designed to navigate the skies, not just for fun, but as a practical solution to urban traffic woes. Imagine soaring above congested city streets, avoiding the frustration of gridlock. These innovative vehicles operate like helicopters, but are tailored for personal travel, making them more accessible. The hope is that flying cars will revolutionize how we commute, allowing commuters to travel quickly across towns or even cities in a fraction of the time it currently takes. While there are still challenges to overcome, like safety and regulation, the future of transportation is in the skies, and it could be just around the corner. So, are you ready to take to the air? You might be surprised to learn about the quetzal. This remarkable bird symbolizes freedom and serves as Guatemala's official currency. The quetzal is more than just a pretty image. It represents Guatemala's rich biodiversity and vibrant culture. With its striking colors and unique characteristics, the quetzal reflects the beauty and diversity of the natural world found in this Central American country. Each note featuring the quetzal is infused with the spirit of Guatemala, connecting the people to their heritage and the environment. It's fascinating how a currency can embody such significant values, uniting citizens around a shared symbol of identity. The image of the quetzal reminds everyone of the importance of preserving nature and heritage for future generations. In a world where so many places are defined by technology and industry, Guatemala stands out, celebrating its roots through this avian icon. How many other currencies tell such a powerful story about their homelands? Here's a wild fact about cats and their diets. Did you know that cats are quite unique when it comes to their eating habits? Unlike many animals and even humans, these fascinating felines do not require carbohydrates or sugars in their diet. This evolutionary adaptation allows them to thrive on a protein-rich diet, which is primarily meat. Because of this, cats generally show little interest in sugary foods, a stark contrast to humans and other pets that often go wild for sweets. Their ancestors, wild hunters, relied on meat for survival, which shaped their dietary needs. As a result, indoor kitties today are perfectly happy to munch on proteins without the temptation of cookies or sugary treats. This doesn't mean that your cat won't try to steal a lick of ice cream now and then. They're naturally curious. However, feeding them sugary snacks can lead to health issues. By understanding their dietary needs, cat owners can better care for their feline friends, ensuring they live a healthy and happy life. Believe it or not, hummingbirds have incredible tongues. These tiny birds have a remarkable adaptation that allows their tongues to flick up to 18 times per second while feeding. Imagine how fast that is. This rapid movement enables them to expertly lap up nectar from various flowers. To keep up with their high-energy lifestyle, a hummingbird consumes an astonishing amount of food each day, often equal to its own body weight. Their specialized tongues aren't just for show. They have tiny grooves that utilize capillary action, making them one of the most efficient feeders in the entire animal kingdom. When they hover near a flower, their tongues extend and can quickly draw in nectar, giving them the fuel they need to zip around and stay active. This unique feeding technique is just one of the remarkable features that make hummingbirds so fascinating. Next time you spot one in your garden, take a moment to appreciate the incredible mechanics of their feeding process and how nature has perfectly equipped them to survive and thrive. What if I told you Lego means play well? The name Lego has a fascinating origin that beautifully captures the essence of what the brand represents. It comes from the Danish phrase "legot," which translates to play well. But that's not all. In a delightful twist of languages, it also means putting together in Latin. This little piece of trivia reveals how Lego encourages creativity and imagination, inviting kids and adults alike to construct amazing worlds using colorful bricks. Since its creation, Lego has become synonymous with fun and learning, teaching countless individuals about teamwork, problem-solving, and spatial awareness. Whether you're building a spaceship or a cozy house, every click of the bricks fosters not just play, but also growth. Isn't it incredible how a simple name can encompass the spirit of joy and building that has inspired generations? Surprisingly, the human brain responds to music. Researchers have found that listening to music activates several areas of the brain, including those linked to emotion, memory, and even movement. This is why a catchy tune can elevate your mood instantly or transport you back to a specific moment in time. For instance, when you hear a song that was playing during a memorable event, it may trigger vivid memories, thanks to the brain's remarkable ability to link music with experiences. Moreover, studying music can even have beneficial effects on brain health. Engaging with melodies and rhythms helps enhance cognitive functions and can stimulate neurological pathways, promoting creativity and problem-solving skills. Interestingly, different genres can affect the brain in unique ways. Classical music might soothe you, while upbeat pop can energize you. This connection between music and our brains demonstrates just how powerful sound can be in influencing our emotions and thoughts. So the next time you pop in your headphones, remember that it's not just entertainment, it's an adventure for your mind. Here's what actually happens when you see a glass frog. The glass frog, or Hyalinobatrachium, is an extraordinary amphibian found in the lush rainforests of Central and South America. What makes this little creature truly unique is its incredibly transparent ventral skin, which lets you see its heart beating, organs shifting, and even blood flowing. Imagine gazing down at a tiny frog and witnessing its inner workings in real time. That's what you'll get with a glass frog. Its dorsal side, a beautiful translucent green, helps it blend seamlessly into leafy surroundings, offering it fantastic camouflage from predators. This striking contrast between the exposed insides and the covered back creates an almost magical look, making the glass frog one of nature's most fascinating examples of adaptation. Have you ever wondered how such transparency evolved in these delightful creatures? Prepare to be amazed by Disney's Oscar twist. In the late 1930s, Walt Disney received an honorary Oscar for his groundbreaking film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But instead of the usual golden statuette, Disney was honored with a full-sized Oscar and 7 miniature statuettes. These tiny awards represented the lovable 7 dwarfs from the film: Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. This creative gesture highlighted how revolutionary the film was, as it was the first ever full-length animated feature, pushing the boundaries of storytelling and animation at the time. This award not only celebrated Disney's innovation, but also marked a significant moment in film history, showing that animation could be celebrated in the same realm as live-action films. So next time you think of magic in movies, remember this unique Oscar moment and how it changed the world of animation forever. Did you know that Jet Li turned down a bodyguard role? As a child, Jet Li wowed audiences as part of the Chinese national wushu team, showcasing his incredible martial arts skills. In a remarkable twist of fate, he performed for President Nixon during Nixon's historic visit to China in 1972. Impressed by Li's talent and discipline, Nixon even offered him a position as his personal bodyguard. Surprisingly, Jet Li declined this unique opportunity. Instead of following a path that may have propelled him into political fame, he chose to pursue his passion for film and martial arts. This decision led to a stellar career, making him one of the most recognized martial arts actors in the world. Jet Li's journey illustrates how choices can shape destinies in unexpected ways. What might have happened if he had accepted that offer? Did you know a Marine was left behind in the desert? In 1988, a tragic event unfolded in the Mojave Desert when a U.S. Marine, Lance Corporal Charles L. Smith, was left behind during a training exercise. The nightmare began when Smith's weapon went missing, prompting fellow Marines to start searching for him. However, by the time the search commenced, it was too late. Sadly, Smith succumbed to the harsh desert conditions, illustrating a shocking failure in protocol. His disappearance raised serious concerns about the military's search and rescue procedures. Proper measures should have been in place to ensure every soldier's safety. This heartbreaking incident has since prompted changes in how the military conducts its training operations. It serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by service members and the importance of teamwork and readiness during exercises in extreme environments. How can we better safeguard our heroes in the future? Guess what really drives the U.S. economy? The United States boasts the world's largest economy, with a mind-boggling GDP exceeding 23 trillion. This staggering figure isn't just a number, it reflects the strength of various key sectors. Technology leads the way, with companies like Apple and Google pushing the envelope for innovation. Finance also plays a critical role, as Wall Street influences both national and global markets. Thanks to its robust business ecosystem, the U.S. not only shapes economic policies, but also impacts culture and trade worldwide. When American companies succeed, they set trends that ripple across borders, affecting everything from job markets to how we communicate. The diverse industries woven into the fabric of the U.S. economy mirror its dynamic society. Isn't it fascinating how interconnected everything is when it comes to driving global progress? Imagine performing surgery from a backpack. The surgery field is a groundbreaking innovation that revolutionizes emergency medical care. This portable operating room is designed to fit into a compact package, easily transportable, and set up in just minutes. Inside, it features a sterile bubble and a reliable battery, enabling healthcare professionals to perform urgent surgeries in remote locations where hospitals are not available. Whether in disaster zones or rural areas, the surgery field provides life-saving procedures that were once unreachable for many. This incredible device not only eases logistical challenges, but also highlights the importance of adaptability in medicine. With advancements like these, we can be hopeful that more lives will be saved in critical situations. What do you think the future holds for emergency medical care? Ever thought about why a car sold for $111,000? The low-res car, auctioned in 2021, is more like a piece of art than a practical vehicle. Designed by Remdi Koolhaas for the footwear brand United Nude, this unique automobile is a low-polygon version of the iconic Lamborghini Countach. With its futuristic design, it catches the eye and challenges our perceptions of what a car can be. This car is not built for speed, reaching only about 31 miles per hour, and it's not even street legal. Yet despite these limitations, it has found a place in museums and music videos, showcasing the fascinating blend of automotive design and conceptual art. It serves as a stunning reminder of how creativity can reshape our understanding of vehicles, combining aesthetics with innovative thinking. What do you think? Is it still a car or is it pure art? Can you imagine hedgehogs grunting like pigs? These charming little creatures are more than just cute faces. They're nature's very own spiky vacuum cleaners. Hedgehogs scavenge through bushes and hedges, snuffling and grunting as they search for a tasty snack. Their diet primarily consists of small insects, frogs, and even the occasional snake. Each night, these fascinating foragers might travel over a mile, showcasing their impressive determination to find food. When they forage, their pig-like grunts add a quirky soundtrack to their adventures, making them a delightful presence in gardens and parks. With their remarkable ability to eat pests, hedgehogs play a vital role in maintaining ecological balance. So next time you hear a snuffling noise in your garden, remember it might just be a hedgehog on a midnight snack hunt. Why did 4 human species once walk Earth? At one point during our planet's history, a fascinating mix of 4 different human species roamed the Earth, each with their own unique traits and stories. Homo sapiens, which is us, lived alongside Homo neanderthalensis, commonly known as Neanderthals. These robust individuals were skilled hunters and adapted well to cold climates. Then there were Homo denisova, a mysterious group known mainly from DNA discoveries, and the tiny Homo floresiensis, often referred to as the Hobbit due to their small stature. Imagine the rich tapestry of interactions that must have taken place as these species shared landscapes and resources. They likely competed for food and habitat, but there's also evidence to suggest that they may have interbred, leaving a genetic legacy in modern humans. This period represents a dynamic chapter in human evolution, showcasing our adaptability and diversity. What lessons can we learn from this remarkable time in history? Can you believe this walnut cracking record? Mohammed Rashid from Pakistan has set an incredible world record by cracking 315 walnuts in just 1 minute using nothing but his elbow. This astonishing feat not only showcases his extraordinary strength, but also highlights his unique skill. Imagine the precision and speed required to crack that many walnuts in such a short time frame. Rashid's achievement has left many in awe, as it's not just a test of power, but also of technique. His training likely involves a combination of focused practice and physical conditioning, which allows him to execute such a specialized maneuver with impressive efficiency. This record adds to the growing list of unusual world records, inspiring people worldwide to push their limits and explore the fascinating world of extreme challenges. Whether you're an aspiring record breaker or simply a fan of quirky trivia, Mohammed Rashid's walnut-cracking skill is sure to catch your attention and spark your curiosity about the world of records. Hard to believe, but snails have 25,000 tiny teeth. These fascinating creatures possess a unique biological feature called the radula, an incredibly intricate mouthpart that looks like a ribbon covered in microscopic teeth. This structure isn't just for show, it plays a crucial role in how snails eat. The radula helps them scrape and grind their food, which mainly consists of plants and algae. Imagine how much effort it takes to break down a leaf with just a tiny mouth. By efficiently tearing apart plant material, snails can access the nutrients they need to survive. This dazzling adaptation is a perfect example of evolution at work, showing how life forms develop specialized tools to thrive in their environments. So the next time you see a snail crawling slowly, remember, its mouth is a marvel of nature's design. How many other creatures have such surprising tricks up their sleeves? Discover the amazing sound imitators in our world. Many animals possess the astonishing ability to mimic sounds, creating a fascinating bridge between nature and communication. Birds such as lyrebirds can recreate the sounds of chainsaws or camera shutters, showcasing their impressive vocal skills. But it's not just our feathered friends. Certain species of dolphins and elephants also imitate sounds in their environments. Even artificial mice, like the Herner and Hammer or the Kattensegg, have been designed to replicate various noises, making them intriguing subjects for scientific study. These sound imitators can communicate with each other or their surroundings, enhancing social interactions and even aiding in survival. Why do they mimic? The reasons range from attracting mates to warning others of danger. Isn't it remarkable how the animal kingdom embraces creativity through sound? Did you know the first steam vehicle was built in 1769? This groundbreaking invention, the Cognate steam trolley, was created by Nicholas Joseph Cognate and marks a significant milestone in transportation history. Imagine a time when travel relied solely on horse-drawn carriages and walking. The Cognate steam trolley had a revolutionary design that ran on steam power, showcasing the innovative spirit of the Industrial Revolution. It opened the door for future advancements in vehicle technology, setting the stage for modern transportation as we know it today. Currently, you can see this remarkable piece of engineering displayed at the Mosaic des Arts in Métier in Paris, where visitors can appreciate its historical significance. Cognate's invention paved the way for countless innovations, inspiring the dreams of inventors and engineers for generations. So the next time you hop in a car or board a train, remember the Cognate steam trolley and its vital role in revolutionizing how we travel. This might surprise you. Diamonds originated in India. The first diamonds were discovered in India around the 4th century BC, marking the beginning of a sparkling journey. For over 2,000 years, India held the exclusive title as the only known source of these precious stones. Traders revered these gems, which were often used in royal adornments and rituals, making them symbols of wealth and power. However, the diamond landscape changed dramatically in 1725 when Brazil emerged as a new source. This discovery did not just add another location for diamonds, it transformed the global diamond trade entirely. The rush for Brazilian diamonds opened up new markets and introduced various diamond cutting techniques. Suddenly, what was once a rare jewel became more accessible, forever altering how society viewed and valued these stunning stones. Today, diamonds come from many places across the globe, but India will always remain the birthplace of this cherished gem. Have you ever wondered why fire was crucial for rockets? Fire has been an essential element in the development of rocket technology, dating back to our earliest attempts to reach the skies. Long before the age of modern rockets, ancient civilizations used simple rocket designs powered by fire. The Chinese, for example, developed gunpowder rockets in the 13th century, launching primitive projectiles into the air for both military and festive purposes. These early applications showed how fire could propel objects, setting the stage for future advancements. As technology evolved, the use of combustion in rocket engines became fundamental during the space race of the 20th century. Engineers learned to harness controlled fire in liquid and solid rocket propellants, achieving monumental feats like launching satellites and sending humans to the moon. Today, fire not only propels rockets, but also inspires innovation in aerospace design. Understanding its historical significance helps us appreciate the incredible journey of rocket technology and its role in exploring the universe. Why did fire hold such importance in shaping the future of space travel? Prepare to be amazed by school dress codes. In many U.S. schools, strict dress codes are in place that ban students from wearing casual items like hoodies and hats. This approach focuses on creating a professional learning environment, but it can sometimes lead to frustration among students. In contrast, schools in other countries often embrace a more relaxed attitude towards attire. For example, in some parts of Europe, students wear what they feel comfortable in, including jeans and sporty shoes. This difference sparks an interesting debate. Do strict dress codes help students focus better, or do they stifle individuality? While some argue that uniforms or specific dress codes promote discipline and unity, others believe that allowing personal expression through clothing enhances creativity and self-confidence. Which style do you think works best for learning environments? Immerse yourself in Sweden's enchanting tree hotel. Deep in the mystical Herads forest of Sweden lies the Tree Hotel, a truly extraordinary place to stay, where rooms hang gracefully in the air like enchanted houses from a fairy tale. Each room is a stunning design masterpiece. Among these unique accommodations is a mirrored cube that reflects the surrounding forest, creating an almost invisible dwelling. Then there's the giant bird's nest, perfect for those seeking a cozy and whimsical retreat. For a more futuristic experience, guests can try the modern capsule that looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Staying among the treetops isn't just whimsical, it also promotes sustainability, allowing visitors to enjoy nature while minimizing their ecological impact. Imagine waking up to the sound of birds chirping and the rustling of leaves. The Tree Hotel offers not just a night's rest, but an unforgettable adventure in the treetops, making it a must-visit destination for anyone who loves nature and innovative design. Would you dare to spend a night among the trees? Ever wondered how umbrellas evolved into parasols? The fascinating history of these two everyday items reveals a shared origin that many don't know about. The umbrella, designed to shield us from rain, dates back thousands of years, originating in ancient civilizations like Egypt and China. Over time, it transformed into the parasol, which serves a slightly different purpose: to protect against the sun. While both provide shade and shelter, the key difference lies in their materials and target use. Umbrellas are typically made with waterproof fabrics to withstand rain, whereas parasols are often crafted from lighter materials with a focus on stylish designs. This evolution highlights how our needs and lifestyles have influenced the tools we create. Even the simple act of staying dry or cool has led to significant innovations. Isn't it amazing how something as common as an umbrella can have such an intriguing backstory? Can robots really solve a Rubik's Cube fast? Recent innovations in robotics show just how extraordinary these machines can be. For example, some robots have mastered the Rubik's Cube, solving it in just a fraction of a second. This remarkable feat exemplifies not only the efficiency of programmed algorithms, but also the rapid advancements in technology. The robot uses advanced sensors to analyze the cube and quickly map out the most efficient moves. By employing a combination of pattern recognition and complex calculations, these robotic challengers can outpace even the fastest human solvers. In fact, the record for a robot solving the cube is under 1 second. This achievement isn't just about speed, It illustrates how far robotics has progressed in problem-solving. Engineers and computer scientists are continuously pushing the boundaries of what's possible, using robots to tackle real-world problems. So what's next for these clever machines? Will they help us in more complex tasks beyond games? The future of robotics is as exciting as it is unpredictable. Let's uncover the truth about Alaska's unique lifestyle. With a population of around 700,000, Alaska is a land of contrasts, where most folks live in Anchorage or the state capital, Juneau. However, the vast majority of this expansive state is made up of remote villages and breathtaking wilderness areas. Life in these secluded spots fosters strong independence and self-reliance among residents. Many Alaskans embrace outdoor activities like fishing, hunting, and hiking, often relying on their own skills to thrive in a challenging environment. The culture reflects this spirit of resilience, where community bonds are vital for support. Even in the cities, the Alaskan lifestyle remains intertwined with the natural world, inviting residents to connect with their stunning surroundings. So whether you're in a bustling urban center or a quiet village, living in Alaska brings a unique perspective on community and self-sufficiency. How do you think this shapes their sense of identity?